Hi guys, click movie here. Before we start, warning. Spoilers ahead. Today, I'm going to recap a 2022 American action-adventure comedy movie, called Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The film opens on the Mushroom Planet, where Dr. Robotnik or Eggman has been stranded for a while. He tried and failed miserably to make mushroom coffee during his search for a way back to Earth. He soon believes he's discovered the perfect path back home when he creates a ring portal to another planet. Three warriors emerge from the ring portal, only to get caught in Robotnik's web of traps. Knuckles the Echidna emerges from the ring portal a few moments later, noticing Robotnik holding Sonic's quill and inquiring where he got it. Robotnik gladly agrees to show him around. In Seattle, Sonic decides being a superhero, calling himself Blue Justice. He tries to foil a truck robbery by kicking the robbers out, but he ends up careening through the streets with little control. He finds a bag of bombs and throws them out, only for them to blow up inside a garbage truck, and another bomb that he left ends up falling into the sewers and causing an explosion that sends water bursting out. Before the truck crashes into a crowd of people, Sonic quickly dismantles the truck and flees before anyone else is hurt. Sonic returns home to Green Hills, where he still lives with the Wachowskis and his dog, Ozzy. Sonic has agreed to go fishing with Tom, as Maddie reminds him. While out on the lake, Tom tells Sonic that as a hero, he is being too reckless, and that a true hero must take responsibility for his acts and protect those closest to him. Sonic takes his words to heart. Because Maddie's sister Rachel is getting married, Tom and Maddie are getting ready to go for Hawaii. Sonic creates a ring portal for them to go through, and he is looking forward to spending time with Ozzy at home. Sonic trashes the house while having a good time, but he cleans it up with his super speed. Meanwhile, not far from home, Miles Tails Prower comes through his own portal to warn Sonic of approaching danger. Later that night, Sonic and Ozzy are watching TV when they hear a knock at the door. Robotnik has broken in and is returning to Earth via the ring portal. Before Sonic can deliver a whooping to Robotnik, the mad scientist sends Knuckles after Sonic. The Echidna uses his super strength to punch Sonic through the walls. Sonic knows Knuckles' species and assumes he wants his power, but Knuckles is only seeking vengeance on Sonic after the rest of his Echidna clan perished in their search for Sonic, as well as their knowledge to the location of an item called the Master Emerald. Tails drives a cop car to pick up Sonic and uses his gadgets to drive it before Knuckles can kill him. Tails explains to Sonic that ever since the energy surge he caused, he has been tracking Sonic from his home planet and watched as he defeated Robotnik the first time, but he observed Robotnik and Knuckles teaming up, so he came to warn him. Knuckles chases after them, but Sonic and Tails manage to lose him when Tails uses his tails like a helicopter to fly himself and Sonic away. Robotnik assists Knuckles in his recovery and proposes to establish an alliance with him in order to retrieve the Master Emerald and destroy Sonic together. Agent Stone is a barista in his own coffee shop, where he still misses his boss. When Robotnik contacts him, he closes the coffee shop and excitedly celebrates the Mad Doctor's return. Stone then unveils his own creations hidden in the shop and uses it to summon a pod from space to bring a horde of Robotnik's drones down to Earth. When Robotnik and Knuckles arrive at the coffee shop, Stone offers to use his technology to assist them in tracking down Sonic. Sonic and Tails go to the Wade's house in order to figure out how to get to the Master Emerald before Robotnik and Knuckles. Sonic still holds Longclaw's map, which activates a hologram message from Longclaw herself when he taps the symbol. She says that the Master Emerald, which has the ability to convert thoughts into energy, is buried someplace on Earth. She ends the message reassuring Sonic of her love for him. Determining that the compass that will help them track the emerald is in Siberia, Sonic opens a ring portal and convinces Tails to join him on this new quest. In Hawaii, Tom and Maddie meet Rachel's fiancé, Randall. Rachel appears to want to bury the hatchet with Tom, but she softly tells him that if he ruins the wedding, she would destroy him. Tom watches Randall's buddies and tells Maddie that he wishes Sonic had a friend group or squad like that. In Siberia, Sonic and Tails arrive at a bar. Tails tries to interpret his words using his technology, but he mistakenly insults the barmaid and other patrons. When their disguises are removed, the patrons see them as freaks and attempt to throw them into a fire until Tails finds a word that calls out for a dance challenge. The lead dancer performs to an old Siberian folk song, but Sonic changes it up by playing Uptown Funk and having Tails join him in a true dance battle, allowing them to win over the patrons when they defeat the lead dancer. Sonic and Tails then rest up for the night, with Tails feeling proud that he has befriended his idol. The next morning, Sonic and Tails fly over to a cave where they have tracked the compass. They see a statue of an owl warrior. For decades, the owl and echidna tribes were adversaries, according to Tails. The echidnas forged the Chaos Emeralds and fused them to create the Master Emerald, which the owls took away from them for fear that anyone possessing the Master Emerald might use its power to take control over everything. The two use the symbols on the map to get the compass out. Unfortunately, Robotnik and Knuckles arrive and attack. Taking the compass, Sonic snowboards out of the cave while Tails tries to fly out as Robotnik sends his drones after them, and Knuckles chases Sonic down the mountain. Sonic destroys the drones but is knocked over a ledge by Knuckles, causing him to lose his rings. While Sonic hangs on, Knuckles tells his own backstory. He was a child when his father went off with the rest of the echidnas to fight Longclaw, a battle that left no survivors, including Longclaw and Knuckles' father. It left Knuckles with resentment and a desire to avenge his father and tribe. Sonic tells Knuckles that they both lost everything that day. Tails traps Knuckles, but when Sonic throws him the compass, Robotnik catches it and knocks Tails out. Sonic goes to help his friend, which Knuckles takes note of since Sonic chose his friend over getting the compass. Knuckles and Robotnik escape just as an avalanche occurs. Sonic rides down the mountain while carrying Tails and tries to contact Tom, just as Rachel and Randall are set to be married. Tom goes to answer the phone and sees that Sonic is in danger, so the Hedgehog asks Tom to use the ring that he gave him to open a portal and get Sonic out. The problem is, Tom accidentally switched the portal ring with Rachel's wedding ring. He goes to get the ring before Randall puts it on Rachel's finger and uses it to open the portal to Siberia, allowing Sonic, Tails, and a gigantic pile of snow to fly out and cover everyone. Just as Sonic tries to explain the situation to Tom and Maddie, it is revealed that Randall and all the wedding guests are agents with a corporation called Guardian Units of Nations, led by Commander Walters. They capture Sonic, Tails, and Tom, while Rachel is furious to learn that her whole wedding was a cover-up. Maddie and Rachel get some of Tails' tech and get past the agents so that Maddie can free Tom and the boys while Rachel goes to confront Randall. He admits that while the wedding was a sham, he truly did end up falling in love with her, and she forgives him as they kiss. Meanwhile, Maddie frees her husband and friends. Just as they go outside, they see a large green beam, as Robotnik and Knuckles have found the island where the compass brought them, and they are closer to finding the temple containing the Master Emerald. Sonic chooses to go after the villains by himself because Tails got hurt and he doesn't want Tom and Maddie to get hurt either. He runs across the water, but Tails wakes up and tells Tom and Maddie they all need to help Sonic. Sonic makes it to the temple and finds Robotnik and Knuckles. He and Knuckles have a second showdown, with Knuckles punching as hard and fast as he can, but Sonic taps into his own powers to dodge Knuckles' attacks and lay a beat down on him. Sonic then tries to tell Knuckles that Robotnik is trying to get the emerald for himself, and Knuckles finds this to be true when he turns around. Robotnik betrays Knuckles and leaves him to his fate as he absorbs the emerald and begins to harness the chaos energy. The temple begins to be brought down by water, with Knuckles trapped under a pillar. Sonic helps free him, and Knuckles helps Sonic out of the water before he drowns. Although Knuckles is feeling betrayed, Sonic convinces him to join forces so that they can stop Robotnik. They are picked up by Tails, coming in on a plane. Robotnik teleports back to the coffee shop, where Wade has Stone in handcuffs after discovering his shady activity. Gun agents surround the place outside, and Robotnik uses his new powers to dismantle their tanks and other nearby vehicles as he begins to construct his own giant Eggman mecha, which is witnessed by Tom and Maddie. Tails flies himself, Sonic, and Knuckles closer to the mecha. The three join forces to come up with a plan to defeat Robotnik. Knowing that Robotnik's weakness is Sonic himself, the Hedgehog goes to taunt Robotnik while Tails flies Knuckles high enough to attack the robot. Tails opens a hole inside, and Knuckles gets in, managing to punch Robotnik hard enough to send the emerald flying out of him. However, he uses auxiliary energy to keep the mecha running. Outside, Sonic tries to get the emerald, while Tom and Maddie drive by and save him. Robotnik causes them to crash, and when Sonic grabs the emerald, it breaks apart into the smaller emeralds. He tells Tom and Maddie he loves them as they prepare to be crushed by Robotnik, and with this, Sonic absorbs the emeralds and becomes Super Sonic, a golden, powered-up version that is 10 times stronger and more powerful. He puts multiple dents in Robotnik's suit before knocking it over completely, sending Robotnik falling with it. Sonic then releases the emerald so that Knuckles can put it back together as the Master Emerald once again. Sometime later, Tom and Maddie take in Tails and Knuckles, who have now become like Sonic's brothers. They play baseball until Knuckles punches the ball too hard and sends it flying away. The three friends agree to keep the Master Emerald safe together, and Tom and Maddie take them out for ice cream.